Hello, my little draconic wolfkins. I hope that you're all doing well. If you guys like what you see and hear, please like, subscribe, and turn on that bell to get notified. And if you guys want to send me your own horror stories, my email will be in the description below. Alright, let's get into this. When I was around 11 or 12 years old, my dad would send me outside at night to turn the generator off in our old creepy shop because we live off grid and can't be left on. At least at the time we couldn't. I hated doing this because I used to be a real big scaredy cat and the land has history, so all sorts of wacky, creepy things happen here all the time. Mind you, I am 15 now and will be 16 in September, and a strong believer in lizard people with a bunch of more controversial things. Living off grid must be hard for you, man, because there's nothing to do, nothing, nowhere to really have fun. The closest town must be like, I don't know, an hour or so away. And lizard people? Really? Lizard people don't exist? Do they? Oh my god. What if they do? I don't know. I don't think they would. There's no scientific evidence. But again, there's really no evidence of any cryptic creature. I mean, at least not very many. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked here. I bring this up because we used to have a neighbor, and for my what I believe to be safety, we will call him D. The reason why I say my safety and not his will become clearer and clearer as I recount my experience. D was an odd duck to say the least, which is saying something coming from me, and mine being the crazy family that lives in Dingleberry Honky Tonk, land of the have-not small town cooks. Okay. That is one way of putting it, I guess, for saying you live out in the middle of buttfuck nowhere without saying you live in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. Like, jeez. Dee lived in the house down the dirt road that I currently live on. The only difference is that he bought the house that quite literally was worth a couple of million, and we lived in a house that we are fixing up. Holy shit. Okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with buying a house worth a couple of mil if you have the money. But, good lord, how rich is this D guy? Anyways, D was a minimalist and a vegan. We used to be vegetarians, which in a way sort of my dad fit how my dad liked things. This guy dressed real love guru vibes, like full blown monk, but one catch. The man was whack. Oh my god, like how wacky is wacky? Like, I wanna know. He was creepy to the max. Don't get me wrong, I have other neighbors, but most of them are old married couples that came here for the same reason in mind, to get away from society as much as possible so we don't interact much. Like, how creepy, how wacky, how weird. Like, I want to know, man. That's what I want to know. Not this guy. He was constantly inviting us over to his house for dinner, constantly asking personal questions, just overall up in our business and unsettling in sort of way that felt like he was fishing for information. What? What the hell? Not that we had anything to hide, it's just that it's off putting. Yeah, of course. No one wants to have an off putting, creepy ass neighbor. And another thing that took me off guard was that my dad agreed to all of this last minute meetings, a completely out of character thing for him to do since he is quite the hermit and doesn't get out much as it is. Really? Your dad's a hermit? Why? I mean, nothing wrong with being a hermit, but you gotta have some sort of socialization with people, or else you'll go mad. That's probably what happened to this guy. Poor D. But, anyways. Now, I'm gonna do my best I can to describe this. D just looked cold blooded, which sounds crazy, but you had to be there to see it and understand what I mean. How does one look cold blooded? Like, that's what I want to know. The man rarely blinked, and he would turn his head in a very reptile like fashion when you spoke to him. Kind of like Mark Zuckerberg, how he has that look and demeanor. Oh my god. Mark Zuckerberg kind of weirds me out in Futurama. He would walk down the road all the time during the day, playing a ukulele, which, again, just an odd man. Anyways, one night I was sent out to do my dreaded duty as usual, but green-eyed figure standing to my left in my driveway looking at me. Oh, hell nah. I would have turned right around and be like, nah, Dad, I can't do it. You have to go. I'm tapping out this time. Me being me, I got scared and tried to build up the courage to go and turn off the generator, knowing that Dad would discredit me and make me go do it anyways. I swear I'm not laughing because this is funny. I'm laughing because this is so uncomfortable and creepy and weird. I couldn't build it, so I went inside after staring back at it for what felt like forever and begged my dad to come and look just for what I thought to happen. I begged and begged, but I had to face the chore making me leap off the porch, take off running for the creepy dark shop, turn it off, run back to the porch, past the green-eyed man, and back inside safe and not so sound. I mean, that's every child when going to do something that's going to be extremely creepy, whether it's going down to a creepy basement at night or open a creepy ass attic or just anywhere that's creepy, honestly. The second encounter, I had pretty much the same thing happen, only it was closer this time. Oh, hell nah. Hell fucking nah. I would have been like, Dad, I'm sorry, I'm sick, I'm going to bed early. And the fact that I got my dad to actually go outside after like 10 minutes of begging, he tried to play it off as a fox, but I wasn't buying it. I wouldn't buy it either. Like, holy shit. I mean, to be fair, animal eyes do glow different in light, so it could be possible that it was just a fox or another animal like a cat. I mean, we don't know the how tall this creature is or what the creature looks like, but then again, it's happening at night, so I knew that he was only telling me that as to not panic me or frighten me further. The third time it was across the dirt road, standing in between my garage and other house. That night was a full moon, so I could see things a lot better, but it was still obviously dark. We were dead on far from each other, and I knew that nobody was gonna help or comfort me, so I had to puff out my chest after I built myself up and tell it with as much authority that I could grasp that it wasn't welcome here and had to leave and never return again. I did so. It ran. I mean, at least it ran. That still gives me the creeps because I, in the light, seen it run and its legs ran in the direction of Dee's house. Its pants, and I heard the pant legs rub together as he ran. I never saw it again, but I'm convinced it was the neighbor. And before anybody tries to fact check me, I already did the research. No contacts didn't glow in the dark, and usually green and red eyes mean predators. I mean, I don't know, man. I really don't know. This all seems really weird. What do y'all think? Leave a comment below. Please be respectful and polite, though. That's all I ask.